Oseo.
Oseo.
Cherokee greeting. In the spirit of Crazy Horse, honors for Dennis Banks, who helped to raise the buffalo back on her hooves. For now he is with that one who never dies. Last week at this time I was presenting my votive shield for Crazy Horse and all the martyrs of Native America. Martyrs in the sense of those who witnessed Turtle Island as our country. And at 10 p.m. back in Minnesota, which would be 8:10 here, Dennis Banks passed on. Dennis Banks, the groundbreaking Ojibwe activist and founder of the American Indian Movement, AIM, who helped lead the group's takeover of Wounded Knee, South Dakota in 1973. He fought for recognition of Native American rights, leading protests and demanding improvements on reservations that had been long neglected, earning the support of people like Marlon Brando and Jane Fonda. His family issued this statement announcing his passing. Our father, Dennis Banks, started his journey to the spirit world at 10 p.m. on August 29th. As he took his last breath, Minot sang him 4 songs for his journey. All the family who were present waved the feather over him and said our goodbyes. Then we proudly sang him the AIM song and sent him off. This is signed by the children and grandchildren of Nawakamung, and that is Banks' Ojibwe name in the Turtle clan. 5 years after the Wounded Knee occupation, Banks founded the Longest Walk, a 5-month march from California to Washington, D.C. that it was a response to an anti-Native American legislation in Congress. He said, I thought of the long walk of the Navajos and the Cherokee Trail of Tears and how people were forcibly removed from their indigenous land. I thought, we know this, our country. Why not walk across our country and go back to Washington, D.C. with a purpose? And we will think all about our ancestors and the walks that they were forced to endure while we walk across this, our red earth, ourselves. In August 2016, Banks was the vice presidential nominee for the Socialist Peace and Freedom Party and ran alongside the party's presidential nominee, Gloria La Riva. The party appeared on the California presidential ballot, garnering 66,101 votes. He is being interred at the Leech Lake Reservation in Minnesota. Up here I've made this special one from Crazy Horse. This picture here is very interesting because it's from an old linotype, tintype, like that. It's the only photo of him. And what's interesting about that kind of photo is in that the plate is sensitized to just receive the light of the person. So this is the closest I can say of Crazy Horse right with us. Here I have this white stone. His war medicine was this natural white stone that was perforated. And this gave him the spiritual strength to ride into the ranks of the soldiers, with all them shooting, and he never was shot. So honoring here, Crazy Horse, aka Curly. And this is the newspaper article here that appeared early this week, and this is Russell Means, and this is Dennis Banks. Banks and his Oglala compatriot Russell Means were, by the mid-70s, the nation's best-known Native Americans since Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse. In 1970, Means declared a day of mourning for Native Americans on Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, yeah.
And their band boarded the replica of, what do you call the Mayflower in Plymouth. And I've added to this, forged in crisis, that the leadership of our people here under the most severe crisis in the face of an implacable enemy definitely showed the leadership that comes out. Forged in Crisis is actually the title of a book by Nancy King, to pronounce it, on that. And it's very, very interesting that she picked 5 individuals, I think starting with Lincoln, and how that made that leadership quality out of him. And then this is a piece I'm calling Wokisue Laha Chanka, Memorial Shield for Dennis Banks, passing on October 29th, and in honor of Crazy Horse, Taksunke Witko. The eagle above us, he lives in the sky far above us. The eagle looks good there. There he glides in the sky, very far, right above us. Bright his eye on the water of life. Spreading his wings, he remembers us among the sky beams that give rain for life on this red earth. This is the sound of buffalo hoofs guiding him over there to that place. Abuelo.
Bueno.